Good evening, everybody. I'm Ray Suarez, your host for this evening. I'd like to welcome you all to a special night, the Eisenhower Fellowship's 2024 Awards Dinner. It seems like just 5 minutes ago we were together in San Francisco for the World Forum that EF hosted to mark the 70th anniversary of its founding. That was only a couple of months ago in October. I had the privilege of emceeing that gathering too, and those of you who were there will remember it was a spectacular event. We had 410 participants from 56 countries, 16 discussion panels and public events, 66 speakers in all, and by the end of it, I found that I was kind of talked out. And that's saying quite a lot since I've made a living talking my whole life, and being talked out was an experience. The electricity the fellows generated in those 3 days was, as George puts it, incandescent, enough to light up a small country. Much has changed in the world since then, sadly, in many cases, from the wars raging in the Middle East and Ukraine to our own polarized domestic political scene. Things feel like they're getting worse, not better. But one thing reassuringly remains the same. We come together again to celebrate Eisenhower Fellows doing amazing things around the world. As you could see from the energy they already generated tonight over the cocktail hour, it's exhilarating just to be around them. Amid the uncertainty all around us, they give us hope for the future. We welcome tonight the chairman of the Eisenhower Fellowships, former U.S. Secretary of Defense, Dr. Robert Gates, and Mrs. Gates. Great to see you. We welcome them and many, many other distinguished guests. We have an exciting program in store for you this evening, so let's get started. I'd like to welcome to the podium my friend of many decades, my colleague, George DeLama, President of the Eisenhower Fellowships. Since we were last together in Philadelphia last spring, we've lost a number of members of the Eisenhower Fellowship's close-knit global family. Please join us in respectful silence as we remember those friends who no longer are with us. Before we go, I'd like to remind you again that if you support the work you've seen here this evening and want to add your own resources, please just go on the Eisenhower Fellowship's website and hit the donate button, or while you're sitting right there, just aim your telephones. Where's the barcode? Come on, help me out here. Where's the QR code? Well, you can do it right from your cell phones. Add a couple of zeros. Before we go, let's take a moment to recognize the dedicated staff of Eisenhower Fellowships who've worked so hard. You're going to have to applaud them again in a second, so hang on. This staff that worked so hard to ensure these fellows had a first-class experience and to prepare this evening. Please stand as I call your name. Sam Green, Alessandra Restifo. You know the drill. Hold your applause till the end so I can name the names. Alessandra Restifo. What do you think, just because your fellowship's over, you don't have to follow instructions anymore? What is this? Catherine Leventhal. Carrie Itterhouse, Kaylin Monax, Saif Adalon, Esther Appia, Nico Mendoza, Lee West, Tom Ferguson, Colette Seidel, Mary Young, Julia McManus, Zach Santo, Gwyn Garrison, Diane Melly, Carla Ricci, Stephanie Gropp, and Erin Hillman. Now clap. That brings an end to our program this evening.